YouTube! Hello everybody, Tyler here again, and today we put God on trial. God on trial, you may ask. Why would you do something so controversial as that, Tyler? Well, I think it's something we need to learn about. To realize the God of the Old Testament is not somebody to get your moral teachings from at all. And this God is called Yahweh. Yahweh is technically not even the Jewish God. He's Yahweh, the God of the Shazu, a people the Egyptians vanquished. I don't know if I'm right on that or not. So if anybody knows if I made a mistake on that, just let me know in the comment section below. Okay. So one of the first things we're going to look at is the crimes of God. Well, the crimes are murdering of millions and an accessory to murder and a mastermind to murder. Attempted murder is the correct term, because he wasn't an accessory to murder, really. He just asked somebody to murder somebody. They didn't do it, though. But he attempted murder through a different person who was one of his prophets. So, where to begin? Where to begin? Okay, we'll talk about Noah's flood story. Not really Noah's flood story, but Noah and the flood. I'm sure you're familiar with it if you have a Christian upbringing. But one day, God looks at the earth. He's upset. Look at all the wicked people doing wicked things. Look at them all. I gotta punish them for their wicked ways. But I'll pick this family to live. A misfit alcoholic and his insulting children that laugh at him when he gets drunk. Really? And their wives. It's like, really? So imagine God in a courtroom. I ask him, why did you kill those millions of people in the flood? They were wicked. And as a judge, I'd say, you kill people just because they're wicked? Well, that's first-degree murder of millions of people. Just because you think someone's wicked doesn't mean you murder them. Look at Hitler. The Jews are wicked. Murder them. They didn't really do anything at all. They didn't do nothing. Let's look at this next story. So God, I heard you talk to your friend Abraham there and told him to take his son up onto Mount Moriah and slit his throat like a goat for the slaughter. What is your reasoning for that? I wanted Abraham to prove he loved me by giving his own child. So as a judge, I'd be like, you mean to tell me something a man always wanted to have, and you take that away from him? You bless him with it, you promise him as many offspring as the stars, and you tell him to kill the child. That is attempted fourth-degree murder. That was premeditated. And Abraham was an accessory to attempted murder. God would get a life sentence for all his murders times 10. And Abraham would get close to life for playing an accessory to murder, if not life. Or execution, depending where you live. So I would say God is a high on the psychopath scale and is a psychotic murderer. He's killed way more than Satan's couple dozen, not even. A guy that kills more people is more evil than a guy that kills less. So Satan's probably the good guy here. I'm not really religious, but I would say if you were, the book would have been corrupted by Satan, and God would have been Satan. Satan just putting himself on a pedestal to look like God. If anybody of you objects, please leave the questions. I'm not going to be like the Bible Reloaded and make fun of you like some kind of arrogant atheist punk. So I don't necessarily believe, but you can believe what you want to believe. You can hate who you want. Hell, you can be against gay marriage if you want. I am for that, but I'm not a racist or anything like that. I'm not going to go into a gay person and be like, you can't do that. No. I would not put them to death or anything. I don't have to agree with anything. I don't hate them just because I don't support something. No. Not at all. Sure, that's controversial, might kill my channel, but I'm brutal honesty. I'm willing to do this with more gods. If you want to hear me put other gods or prophets on trial, leave it in the discussions section. Thank you. Over and out. And see you next week for another mystery topic. Goodbye, YouTube. Good night.